I don't know what to say. I just finished recording Drake's new diss, Family Matters, and then I'm like, let me get something to eat real quick. Boom, Kendrick drops a diss. I'm here, I go on Twitter real quick to confirm, and I see everybody talking about what Drake has claimed to do, and it's not sounding good. And the title being called Meet the Grams. And look at this picture real quick though. Maybach, I see prescription or something. I don't know if that's something with Drake. I don't know, but this is not looking good. If Kendrick dropped this quick, he already had it sitting. He was ready to go. He had something worse. Because Drake's diss was whatever. I'm not gonna lie. He had a couple claims, if true or bad, you know, on Kendrick's side. But until proven, we will see. But let's get straight into it. Welcome to the Wit Takes channel.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive.
Oh my God.
I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit.
Oh my God. We are 32 seconds in on a 6-minute track. And Kendrick has already to the rib. To the rib. He said, I'm sorry, Adonis, that your dad, or I'm sorry that Drake is your dad. I wish I could be there for you because he's not a real man. That he said, I wish your grandpa wore a condom so he was never born. That's out of pocket. That's true hate. You don't just say I wish he was never born. Like, he hates you, bruh. Oh my God. We gotta play that back. And we're gonna let it. No way. Oh my God.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your mom.
Oh, this is why I love Kendrick. I'm sorry, like, I might sound biased, but when Kendrick speaks, he is talking to you. He's talking to everybody. He's not saying some, what do you call it, words that don't mean blanks, shooting blanks. Like when Drake talks about going to the club, and who cares? Who cares? Talk about what he said to you and address that. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Oh my God. We gotta play that back a little bit.
Fit your goals, do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is scared to hide a law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure.
To hide again?
5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
Oh my God. No. Nigga. Oh my God. This is the ultimate flip Uno reverse card I've ever seen in my life. Hold up, wait a minute. You're telling me he just said, Drake, I wish he was never alive. Drake, you are not a real man. Drake, I wish your son had a real father. You are not ready to be one. You have no discipline, no, oh my God. And then saying, you know, this track is for you, Adonis, when you turn 18, like it's his son because Drake can't be a father because he can't, because he's a son himself. Oh my God. There's 5 more minutes of this.
Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for...
Wow. So that line, I'm pretty sure his dad's name is Dennis, right? Is his dad's name Dennis? Let me check real quick. Let's see. Dennis Graham, right? Yeah, so his dad wasn't in Drake's life for a minute, and he's obviously black. He looks black. Drake dealing with most of his life like, hey, I'm really black. But obviously Drake doesn't look black fully, you know what I mean? And then his dad came to the picture, and I know where you see him everywhere. You know what I mean? So kind of like, it could have been alternative motives. Like, so, hey, my dad's black. See, it's proof. Hey, my dad's black. Hey, look, my dad is real. He's black. You know what I mean? Damn.
More paper and more paper and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him.
No, he did not. Is that true? Oh my.
Fucked up in a cell for the rest.
Oh no, Drake is cooked. He's cooked. We've all know, we've heard rumors of Drake being kind of weird. And then, you know, the texting Millie Bobby Brown when she was 16, certain girls that he knew before they were 18, you know, and there's a video out there, you can look it up, where he kissed a girl or whatever on stage and she was not 18. Hold up. He's saying that OVO has some pedophiles. He said, damn, he said, you raised a sick monster. I can't believe he's talking to the parents.
The man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos, sell themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too, if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Oh my God. This is bad for Drake. This is bad.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks. Examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. mind, cause our children is the future. But he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself.
Oh my God. I'm trying my best not to pause, but the amount of information he's saying is so powerful. Oh my God. He talked about LeBron and Curry because those are, you know, famous, or how do you say it? Celebrity families that are actually genuine, like, you know, because there's a lot of celebrity families and they're full of shit, you know, and those are actual genuine people who are happy, good morals, and so on. He said keep them away as much as you can because OVO, you know, obviously has some pedos. Drake is also a pedo. And if I heard correctly, Drake has a daughter. He said, baby girl, I'm sorry, I wish he wasn't out setting a bad example. You know, women are the future. He don't know what you can show him, you know, to be a better person. He said, baby girl, he be watching Frozen with you instead of being in Turks and popping pills. And oh my God, we gotta play that back.
Or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he be in Turks paying for sex and popping perks. Example.
11th birthday. How old is Adonis? If she's 11, isn't Adonis like way younger than that? Oh my God.
That you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do.
Those two lines are amazing. Oh my God. He said, you know, you can change your father's mind because kids are the future. You can maybe show him what's right or whatever, but he's obviously distracted by the illusion of confusion with money. And it's facts. Like once a lot of people get fame, they change, right? And they only are doing certain things and they just think they're so big now. The more money they get, the more they think, oh, I'm more powerful. I don't need you. I don't need this. I don't need that. As far as morals and all that. And him listing that, excuse me, like, he's cooked. And then the whole thing, and then bringing back his dad back into the mix, like Drake not being there for his second child now, it seems. He said it runs in the family because obviously his dad, Dennis Graham, was not around. Oh my God.
Repeats itself. Sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace.
Boom. He said it. He's hiding another child. Drake, you're done. You're cooked. Being called a pedophile. You have OVO team members are apparently trafficking. The whole thing about him hypersexualizing black women, I agree with that. Like the whole thing with Sexy Red, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's gross. Like I never understood how she got famous, like at all. Cause me growing up, the way she is, it was always seen as like the worst, and it became normalized. A lot of Drake's music is very sexualized. Euphoria, right? He directed and produced a show where teenagers are having sex. Drake has been constantly around underage women. Like there's so many signs that it's hard for me to not believe this, right? And once it comes to light in whatever way, he's gonna crumble. I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. Because there's always been little things about Drake in that way. But saying that there's OVO members, oh, now you have witnesses. You have more people who are involved than just Drake. Oh my God.
This the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man, cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the ground.
At least he gave him credit.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom.
Oh my God. He's ripping him apart. This is not a diss track. This is a diagnosis, if that is a word. I don't even know what to say. Talking about his addiction to gambling, which I've seen online a lot of him gambling, but you get rich, you can spend whatever. But it ties in, right? When you have so much money and fame, you get bored. So you got to be careful. You got to be disciplined, right? He always talks about discipline, and I agree with that. Wow, the addiction to that, to sex, to not having no morals, like, oh my God, hold up.
Lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you, and I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old.
37 and you showing up as a 7-year-old. Your house had no discipline, so that's why you feel so empty. It's just, that hurts. I know that hurts. I've heard Drake before in his songs talk about his family and how he feels, like how his mom will never have, you know, that love when she's over or when she's done with her life. Like, that's dark. And it could be true shit. It could happen. She can never. But my God.
Problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement.
Ooh, I try to empathize because you haven't been through nothing. He said I was giving you like pity, the benefit of a doubt, but you just kept on pulling forward because your ego clouded your judgment. Ooh.
Wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling, no dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend, no culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother, identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine. Even when standing next to a woman, you a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right, that ain't how mama raised us.
Oh my God.
Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in, cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about the other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Oh my. Oh my. Drake is done. He's cooked. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't know what to say, because Euphoria, when you listen to it and you listen to it again, you're just like, damn, the amount of parallels to who he is as a person, like, is very believable. And there's evidence out there. Obviously, if you've been a Drake fan, you've seen what he's done, rumors, yada yada. The evidence is there. But this self-diagnosis of him is just incredible. It's just because whether Drake likes it or not, him and Kendrick are similar in a way as far as reaching the top of a game. But the difference is where they come from, right? Drake was an actor. Yeah, his family wasn't all the way together, but he was in a very nice area. He grew up, you know, in a nice city, etc. You know what I mean? Like, if you know where Kendrick is from, you know what he's dealt with, regardless or not. If you think he's repping in the actual, who cares? A rough life is a rough life. Jeez, he said, I could have helped you out, but your clouded judgment It's gonna be the death of you. Holy I don't know what to say. Just wow. And Drake is done. I don't think he can respond to this in any way that it would beat this. It's not even beating this. Like, what are you gonna say? If most of this is true, and which I believe it is, from obviously other instances in Drake's career, and obviously he has another child that he's hiding, on top of everything that Kendrick has pointed out, the over sexualization of women and black women, gambling addiction, hiding another kid, hiding your baby moms. Like, he's done. It's done. I guess all I gotta say.